Alright, guys, are you ready for the George Stat segment of the week? Because this one's going to be a great segment. And to kickstart this one off, I have to just play some intro music.
Here we go.
Guys, come on. Look at this guy. Come on, guys, you tell me you don't like DK? Look at this. Okay, that's all we gotta know about this right now is that he's bigger, faster, and stronger too. So now we'll get into the examination of Donkey Kong. Before we delve into Donkey Kong, we have to talk about Coco the Gorilla. Now, who exactly is Coco the Gorilla? For those of you that don't know, like I did not know yesterday, it's this gorilla that was in San Diego, I believe, had an IQ from 75 to 95, which is like borderline smarter than some humans. Actually, definitely smarter than some humans. She understood 2,000 words and could communicate with humans via hand language, where she knew 1,000 hand signs to talk to people. Now, she is dead, so we will rest in peace, Coco. Let's press F on the keyboards, guys. Come on, F your keyboards up with me. F your keyboards up with me. Come on, chat. I want you to spam the F. Yeah, okay. F. All right. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Coco. Let's say a prayer, moment of silence for Coco. Okay. Thank you, Coco, for giving us the heart and soul of gorillas. We know you were a real G. All right. So now, Donkey Kong. According to Miyamoto, who was the creator of Donkey Kong, he's an escaped pet. Therefore, he is not very smart. So we can't give him 95 IQ like Coco, because Coco is like the highest standard of IQ for gorillas anyways. So I guess we'll have to settle for 75, because at the end of the day, he still is with Donkey Kong. He's 7'10", and he weighs 800 pounds. So he's pretty big. He's bigger than your average silverback gorilla, because he's a Nintendo gorilla. See, 75 is still not horrible. There's some people that are worse than 75 IQ. But can he communicate? Like, I don't think he could really talk to people. So listen, we'll go Donkey Kong. We'll see what's going on. So the NFL uses the Wonderlic test, not really IQ based, and the average score after doing some research is actually 21. The average IQ was 100. So I did some little simple math on my nice little ENCS calculator, guys, and we figured out that Donkey Kong would score 15.75 on the Wonderlic test, assuming he knows how to write. Dan Marino and Terry Bradshaw actually each scored 16 on the Wonderlic, so it goes to show that you don't need to have a great IQ to play quarterback. And realistically, to Donkey Kong, the IQ wouldn't matter. Now, why did I tell you these stats about like the IQ of the monkey, the gorilla, no? Basically, it just states that we could teach Donkey Kong to score a touchdown or to sack the quarterback. Okay? That's what I want to get to, is that it is possible to make Donkey Kong understand what the objectives of football is. Okay? Now, that being said, we'll delve into more math now. So now, the average monkey or gorilla is 4 to 9 times stronger than a human. But if we have Donkey Kong, guys, Donkey Kong, if we train Donkey Kong, make him hit the gym, make him bench, make him squat, deadlift, everything, he could easily be 12 times stronger. Now, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, a silverback gorilla could lift up to 815 kilos of dead weight. So this man could literally deadlift 815 kilos. That's a lot. That's a lot of plates. But if we make him 12 times stronger, he could deadlift 1,086 kilos, guys. That's crazy strength. Now, continued research, he could run at 25 miles per hour. So I'm assuming if we train him to be 12 times stronger, he'd clock in at 33.3 miles per hour, which is pretty fast for a gorilla, man. He's pretty tall too. Anyways. Now this is where I use some of the physics, guys. The physics, that's why I named it the physics. F equals ma. Now F is 362.9. We need Harambe emotes, guys. We need Harambe emotes. Times A. Now, we have to find the acceleration. This is what I'm an engineer for. My engineering is to find out these stats for you guys. So now we assume that delta x will be 20 meters. Because apparently gorillas have a fast takeoff but slow down. So we'll assume that he reaches max speed from 0. So v naught squared would be 0. V squared max would be 35 meters per second. Which, yeah, okay. Or not meters per second. Kilometers per hour. So units are kind of wrong, but just listen. We get an acceleration of 30.625, which totals to 11,113.81 newtons of force. So if Donkey Kong were to run straight at you at full speed, at 20 meters, if he hits you, he's hitting you with 11,113.81 newtons of force. Okay, guys? It's pretty strong. Now, I have to give you some perspective on this because I'm not sure you guys would really understand. So a professional boxer can punch up to 1,300 pounds of force. A 10,000 Newton punch is 2,248 pounds of force. But I did some conversions, and it's actually closer to 22,500. This is enough to severely break multiple bones in a man's body. His rib cage, not enough to punch through your body, but yeah, this guy's pretty strong. Okay, so did I use a Smith chart for that? Come on, guys. I can't use a Smith chart for this. There's no electromagnetic field doing here. Just listen to the Donkey Kong math, guys. Now we ask ourselves the question, what if Donkey Kong was a running back? He could easily break through the first line of defense. Cardio is not his forte, though. And he would definitely get beat on the deep routes. So this guy would just be a wrecking machine. So what do I have to say about this right now? Where am I going with this? So if Donkey Kong were to play the New York Jets, alright? The New York Jets' combined weight on defense is 1,234 kilograms. That means Donkey Kong would be accelerating at the speed of gravity, or close to, at 9 meters squared per second. So 100 yards would be the total distance. He'd run it in 4.5 seconds apparently, which is kind of unrealistic. But because they slowed down, we'll double his time because, hey, whatever, physics, about 9 seconds. Alright, guys? So what does that mean? He's a great defender. He'll get beat on deep ball. Great recovery speed, but he can't catch the deep man. So these are problems for Donkey Kong. How he's going to survive the NFL with these problems? Well, you know what? It's a very simple solution. Instead of trying to cover the receivers, just blitz the quarterback, guys. Sack him. This guy could jump over the O-line as soon as the ball is snapped. Sack the quarterback. Loss. So what's going to happen? He's just going to continue to get sacked. Whoever it is, Matt Barkley, Sam Darnold, whoever the quarterback is, sacks. So what's the final verdict, guys? 69-0 for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong wins the Super Bowl before the Jets win the Super Bowl. Donkey Kong, thumbs of approval, guys. Come on. Everybody give a clap of the hands for Donkey Kong. I know everybody's clapping their hands for Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong's a G. And just to show Donkey Kong, we got to give him some love again. Oh, no, wrong one. The only member of the DK. So yeah, guys, that's what I have this week for George stats. Basically, Donkey Kong would beat the Jets in a football game because he's too strong for their O-line, too strong for the whole defense. He'd tackle the whole defense. He'd train them all into the end zone. Nothing stopping Donkey Kong. He's unstoppable. He'd probably be the best NFL player ever. Probably the best Smash player ever, too. So listen, Donkey Kong, we like you. Continue doing you, Donkey Kong. You're a good man. And had a bunch of other sources, but honestly, I got lazy. I didn't want to reference them all, so I forget which one this is, but probably the one with the average IQ or something about the... Yeah.